So here's my project pitch, and here's what it's about. So my final project is going to be on an advert on energy drinks, more specifically Monster. I'm going to be introducing Monster Sport, but as the piece as a whole, it will contain a short story at the start that will be about this person's favourite sport, which would be basketball. He'll be on like an outside court where he'll be training and he'll be missing all of his shots. He'll get annoyed. He'll be like, "What is going on? Why am I so bad?" And get down on himself. He'll kind of walk off, and then someone will go to hand him a Monster drink, and this Monster drink will be the new Monster Sport, and he'll say the slogan to the Monster, so it'll be like "Unleash the beast of you," or "Do you need a boost?" or something like that. And he'll take a sip, and then he'll kind of get all energized and stuff like that, and then he'll go back and he'll be shooting, he'll be making everything, he'll be shooting from really far away, dunking, things like that. So he'll be the best that he can be. And then after that, he'll kind of like show the cam, and then it'll like zoom into the cam sort of thing, and then it'll show the cinematics and of the cam, and then in the background of it, I'll make it very creative shots with different types of scenery in the background to show that you can have it anywhere type of thing. And then once that part's over, a text will come up of the slogan and like Monster Energy, type of like a deep voice, like a monster's voice, to say like "Unleash the beast," to like finish the advert. So that's just to try to introduce Monster Sport. As I was doing more research, I did find out there is actually a Monster Hydro Sport, which I might use one of those cans instead of, which is that one there, instead of the actual Monster, the original Monster can. So my aims and intentions are to create an advert to inspire the younger generation to become more sporty and energetic, to reduce like sedentary lifestyles. As obviously COVID made a lot of people lazier and things like that. To focus on the theme of character's journey, it will be him going from bad at his sport to the best, and him like training over the days or whatever. The message that I want to present is no matter who you are with this drink, you can be who you want to be, and this will inspire the brand to become the biggest drink in the energy drink industry. I want my audience to feel curious to try the drink and excited. So I'll make a few extra little promotional posters, things like that, to go with the final project. And I think that being a young boy, it's quite stereotypical, trying to be good at your sport, so I think it will connect with a lot of the audience. And they will kind of, when you're upset, that will also build the audience's emotions and bond with the person because they'll feel through. Once he takes the drink, he'll be happy again because he's making a shot, so that will build a bond, and they'll be inspired to be like him, so they'll want to drink the drink to be exactly like him. My specialist role in this project will be taking on director and cinematographer. I really want to challenge myself with the cinematic shots. I really want to make them as creative and as professional looking as possible. And I will develop my cinematography throughout this project. My last project, I did try to focus on cinematography, and I thought I got quite a few good shots, but I do still want to develop on it and get the best outcome to make it as professional as possible. This will fit into my ambitions in the future, as I want to become a great cinematographer and make my work look as professional as it can be. I also want to develop my smoothness and camera quality, meaning I'll need to use the best equipment I can get my hands on for this. My specific techniques, So I'll be trying to improve my script writing as well, because I know in previous projects my storyline was a bit too complicated for what I was trying to do in the time I had to do it. So I want to make sure that I have more than enough time to make my idea come to life. And if I'm not happy with it, I want to give myself time to be able to change slight bits at the end to and I don't want to make it too confusing or complicated like I did with previous ones. To explore if I've successfully made the story not too complicated and how I want it to be, I'll do a few test runs and I can change things if it don't fit. In my experiments that I will test, I will be looking at if what lighting looks better on, say, the can or in just the court where I'm filming at. I want the can to have a majestic kind of look, so I want it to have like the lighting shining on like one side of it to have shadows and whatnot. And I'll put things like the water sprinkles on it to have a refreshing look, things like that. The primary research I've done so far is a poll on my Instagram story asking people whether they prefer Lucozade or Monster. It came out as 50-50 and 20 people answered it, so obviously I could have done either, but I think I'm going to choose Monster, as I don't think many people know about Monster Sport as I do personally, and Lucozade obviously is quite a big sport drink already. I do need to do quite a bit more secondary research to find out more about the company, about Monster, and find out more of their quotes and slogans and just things how their stuff is made and where it's made, things like that. So with my evaluation, I'll be evaluating throughout the project, doing weekly reflective vlogs. These will be about what I've been doing this week and what I need to do the week after that. And then I'll also be checking my schedule, making sure that I'm on track and that everything's tidy and that I know that what I need to do. I will analyse with what I've done so far to see what I need to improve on as well. I will show, read and present my work to my family members, friends and just people who I can get hold of to get their opinion on how my work's going and obviously my final piece as well. I will also evaluate by comparing my older work to my new one, making sure that I have all the different types of techniques included and making sure it's high quality to all my other work, so it's the best piece I can do. And that is it. If there's any questions.
Okay. So I'm just going to go through the format, though.
Yeah.
So you're doing an advert.
Yeah.
How long do you think you're doing your advert?
I mean, so I was going to aim for about 5 to 10 minutes, but I did think that is quite a long time for an advert. So I think around 3 minutes would be a good.
I think you need to have a look at how long adverts are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah. So I'll put as development. We just have to make sure you identify the project proposal somewhere that you know how long the advert can be. Competitor research. I think you talked about competitor. I'm going to put as development point. So look at existing energy drink adverts.
Yeah.
And to get an idea of colours and conventions. So you can apply that time, length, kind of that sort of thing. Timescale, have you got a timescale and action plan on your project proposal?
Yeah.
Second research I think is in there, but I think like I said, develop that. Second research. You mentioned primary research, and also you mentioned getting feedback throughout, that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think really for me, Olivia, I think it's just get that idea tighter. So get that idea of duration, competitor research. I'll put adaptation group 5. I'm not going to ask you to repitch it, but I'm just going to ask you to look at codes and conventions of that advert and just make sure that's solidified a little bit. Alright?
Okay.